No, it's not, because she know better.
She will get smacked up.
By me.
And by your mom.
So there's been some crazy drama after CJ SOCOOL released a video talking about his child not coming over, and he basically blames Nikee for it. After that, bunch of videos started coming out, more rumors, speculation, cut live streams, and yes, that live was edited. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that you guys haven't seen, and I'm going to show you some receipts on how CJ talks to Nikee, man, behind the scenes, or how he used to. Not sure if he does it now, but it sounds like he does. By the way, if you want to skip ahead, the timestamps in the description below. While you're here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and notifications, smash that like button, and let's get straight into the drama. So basically this summer, Camari was meant to go over and spend time and stay with his father. But she had a change of heart and wanted to spend time with her friends.
Like she was supposed to be down there, or had to be down there. Like I said, Camari is 10 going on 11 years old. Every summer she's at her daddy house. She has friends now. She's getting older. So when she told me that she didn't want to go to her daddy house for the year, even the summer, I asked her over and over and over again. I said, why? Why you don't want to go? She said, because I'm hanging with my friends now. I don't never get to hang with my friends, and I want to be out here with them. I always go to my daddy house for the summer. I said, okay, not a problem.
So basically told his dad, and yeah, the situation ended there, right? So they thought. But it did not. Knowing how CJ Cool is, he loves to put his family drama on the internet, especially when his emotions are involved and he doesn't get his way or something happens. He just has to run to the internet and things just get messy.
We made a lot of videos here already and we got the intro here, so I felt like we needed to go out of town. But Camari was supposed to be here for that, and now she's not. Now we gotta do it without her, and then a lot of you guys gonna be like, oh, you left Camari, you love doing stuff without Camari, and you always get it wrong. So hopefully you commenters are watching the video.
Okay. The thing is, he doesn't have to address it. There's so many easy ways you could do it. You could just be like, oh, nah, she's not here because she decided she wanted to stay home this summer. Like, damn, it's not really that big of a deal, man.
Taking this out of context, these are her exact words. She started it off and said, it's not my mama's fault, it's not my mama's fault, it's not my mama's fault. Daddy, I don't want to come no more. I just have to let you know. And then she was just like, bye.
God bless. See you later. Jesus.
And I was just like, I was just, you know, like any parent would be, I was stuck. Like, what the heck just happened?
Now, here is Nike's version.
When she called her daddy, she started the conversation off and said, it don't got nothing to do with my mama, and I didn't want to break your heart. His response was, okay, you could have been told me that.
Now, apparently to Royalty, it's a whole different version of the story. Here's what she had to say.
I said, Dad, I can't come stay for the year no more. My mom said you haven't paid her child support. My mom said you're not going to pay her child support for a year. I don't want to be in between this. I don't know what to do. And CJ basically tried to explain himself. Then next thing you know, phones hung up, blah, blah, blah.
These are her exact words.
How did Royalty have a totally different version to what CJ had?
And I'm shocked that she said she didn't want to come out here because she calls me every day and she says she wants to come out here.
Why would you put that on the internet? Did you tell your daughter that? Did you tell your daughter that, man? Were you like, oh, man, I'm really upset?
No, oh, my God, baby, why you don't want to come? You hurt my feelings. And none. That was not his response, because he puts her in these situations where if she don't side with him, if she don't go along with what he wants, he make her feel bad.
I want to know if you want to.
Anyway, on CJ's video, he gives you his point of view of why he feels Camari is not going over there, which just makes the thing 10 times worse. And this is something you should be telling your baby mama and talking to her about. But anyway, here it is.
And some stuff happened behind the scenes between her and her mom, me and her mom. So I might as well just let that be said before it comes out later. Just let everything be said. I ain't holding back. And this ain't no clickbait.
I ain't holding back. Gee, why you make it so dramatic, bro? Like,
some drama is about to happen.
I thought in my head that it would be a good idea to tell her mom up front that if Camari lived here for a year, I wasn't going to pay her child support because I was going to be the one supporting the child. And that's just me, the way I think. I'm just thinking the way I think. Why should I pay her child support when I'm supporting the child? So she got mad instantly.
Give me your fucking money!
Maybe it's the way I said it. I said my lawyer advised me not to pay you child support during the year that I kept Camari. She said, well, if your lawyer's involved, then my lawyer needs to be involved. And if you talk about me, then I need to be there. And she just got so mad. And I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it like that. I'm just was letting you know I shouldn't pay child support. Then I asked her, do you think I should pay child support? And she just was like, no, she's not even staying for a year. So don't even worry about it. You don't have to worry about the year she's going to be. I'm like, oh, dang. Well, at least she coming for the summer. And then boom, she's not coming for the summer. So you guys put in the comment section how you feel and what you think really happened.
Now you're getting your fans' emotions involved in this situation. Put in the comments, what do you think? Why would you do that? Like, he is so messy. But apparently to Nikee, that never happened.
I never had a conversation with him about her being down there for a year and he had to pay me child support. And that's what's blowing me, because time after time you try to make it seem like I'm money hungry. If Camari's there with you for a year, duh, you're not paying me child support. I never spoke to you about her being there for a year. I never even told you had to pay me while she was there for the year. So for you to pour this out the woodwork and say she's mad at me because I won't pay her for Camari being with me for the year, that's BS, and you know it is.
Nikee then ends up challenging CJ, right, to actually show proof.
Show me why I told you had to pay me while Camari was there for the year. Then I would myself say, Nikee, you money hungry. You a gold digger. You bogus for that. Like,
well, we have receipts, guys, from 2019. And it was CJ So Cool who actually offered Nikee money to have Camari for a year.
Everyone loves it. Royalty's been literally allowing me to not take her kids anywhere fun while we wait on my kids. So Royalty love her. Nation, of course, love her. Jaliyah love her. Jaliyah asks every day, ain't Camari coming? Ain't Camari? Why you not leaving? Why you playing the game? Is Camari coming? So we all love Camari. So I don't want anyone to look at this video from the thumbnail and say, oh, they just kicked Camari out. They don't love Camari.
For some reason, he thought it was a good idea to get his family involved in this little drama.
Coming anymore. I want to know how you felt about that.
That's weird, because he always gonna come
Get out of my
face! Now, my other question, because you know the shade room, they always say, Jaliyah doesn't like Camari, look at her expression. They're always wrong. Do you like Camari?
I mean, yeah, she's my sister.
And you're actually offended that she's not coming and decided not to come.
Then he showed a message between Camari and Royalty's younger daughter.
Recording right now.
I don't want to come now. IDW means I don't want. Why? Hello? Because I want to be with my friends. Do you have a problem?
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
Now, obviously, that's not nice the way she was talking. But this is a child. This is something you don't put on the internet. This is something you talk to your child about and discipline your child with. Like, why were you talking in such an aggressive manner?
Megan, that behaviour's unacceptable.
But apparently she was upset because she wasn't giving her time to message. Anyway.
I didn't want to go this summer. Do we have a problem? Yeah, y'all remember that text? Do we have a problem?
You could go to jail, baby girl.
Now, why did you say that to her like that?
Because,
was you trying to be mean?
No.
Or was you just asking was it a problem?
Yes, because she question mark. Let me type. Dang.
Because they thought you was being like aggressive,
I know.
like what's the problem? Squat up. Is that what you was trying to say?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then he started expressing how he was upset at how Camari was and shared that on the internet.
To see the way she just snapped on Nation was kind of messed up. And Camari, I can't believe you be doing that. Cause Nation told me the other day you snapped on her too. So it's like you keep snapping on Nation. I don't know, man. I don't know what Nation said to you. But based off that right there, she literally didn't say nothing wrong. Anyway, Camari, I love you. I know you love us. You're going probably through that phase where you just want to be around those other friends, like you said. So.
Would you like to talk to me about this?
No.
Now, people were also dragging Royalty and I guess their kids. Why weren't they in their video, etc. And that's really not their fault. I feel like Royalty probably could have said something like, hey, this is not the best idea. But at the end of the day, what CJ wants, CJ gets.
There's some things that me and my kids don't have no control over. In his way that he wants to put it, that's because that's how he wanted to put it out.
Him himself has said she's had a lot of input on what he do and what he say.
After he made this video, Camari was really upset.
You got on the internet to down your daughter and make her feel some type of way.
To the point that she called her father and said, okay, I'm going to come.
She end up texting you and say, Daddy, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm gonna come out there. Then for her to call me crying and say, Mommy, I think I'm just gonna go to my daddy house because they down there making me feel some type of way. They down there lying on me. Who wanna hear that?
He feels as well that CJ just cares about her coming down because he wants to make videos.
She is this and she is that, but listen to what you said. Y'all waited to do X, Y, and Z until Camari got down there to record. Not for quality time, not for you and her to get to know each other a little more, for videos. That's fine if she want to go out there. I'm not holding her back, but why did you have to make her feel some type of way for her to say, okay, I'ma come?
Now, I do believe one impact is, to make videos, but I do think genuinely he wanted to do that together with her as a family. Hopefully it wasn't so let's just do it with her so we look good on YouTube, because why couldn't he not do it again? Like, why couldn't they just do more fun stuff again when she's there? You know, why are you caring about what the people think on the internet? But hey, I don't know, maybe he wants to save some money and he wants to do it all at the same time. Nikee then releases a video called The Real Reason Camari's Not Going to Vegas. This video racked a lot of views and she spoke about the timeline and the situation, which you guys already heard, but she also said,
Buddy, for real, because a lot of stuff be fake with you. A lot of stuff be scripted. Pause the camera, we gonna say this, we gonna do that. Pause, we back on, and this how it went. No.
Yeah, that kind of does happen.
Again, the better way. Look at the computer, you reject.
Anyway, in this video as well, Nikee gets upset because apparently they be bringing up her son and talking about her at the household.
But wanted to be around her mom. I don't make her feel a certain way to be around y'all. I don't discuss y'all. But I always hear that my name is coming up in that household. I'm being talked about, even my son. Like, why is my son a conversation in your house? He don't even know who y'all are.
I feel really bad for Camari.
I just need to be there on the 16th because I hate lying to my daddy and my mama, so I gotta be there.
That's really tough for a kid to be in that position. And why is that kid in that position? To make things worse, her and Camari do a Q&A. And Camari's demeanor is so different, y'all. It is so different in this video. This is something you don't see when she's in videos with her dad. It's like, whoa, like, where this come from? Because she seems very submissive when she's around her dad. And in this video, y'all gotta check it out for yourself.
I didn't want to go because I wanted to be with my friends because I'm tired of hanging out with 3 people. 1 don't even like me, and the other one. Do we have a problem? Yeah, y'all remember that text? Do we have a problem?
But in my opinion, I just think it's kids drama. Kids always get upset with another family member and say things like, I hate them, when really they love them.
Do you like Camari?
Yeah, but Ryan piece of dookie. I do like Camari, but like sometimes.
Camari continues talking about a situation between her and Nation.
Nation, I would love to hang out with her. It's just she told my daddy that I spazzed out on her. She the one who said that's why your mama loved the little baby more than you. That's what started our argument for real. So I don't know why she lied.
And apparently to Royalty, it's Camari that is bringing up the kid and Royalty's name in their household.
Let's get that out there. The only time y'all names was brought up in this house is when Camari brought your guys' name up.
Anyway, in one of the questions, they asked Nikee if she likes Royalty, and this is what she had to say.
I'm not even gonna say that I don't like her. I don't like her ways. I don't like the things she say being a mother. I don't like how she go about doing certain things that has nothing to do with her when it comes to my child.
I hope she tells this to Royalty and not just the, like, why are you putting this extra ish in the internet?
As y'all all seen before, I can get along with anybody. At one point of a time, me and Samantha got along. Me and Tata have no problem with each other, like, we cool. But it's just like, this one, for some reason, I don't know what it is. I mean, I probably know what it is.
By the way, when I saw you, my heart dropped. I'm still in love with you.
but it's not even worth me going into detail about it because it's not that deep. But I just don't like certain things she do and certain things she say and allow. And for my child to go down there every summer and I'm a topic in your conversation in your house negatively, that makes you look worse than me. You talking bad about me while my child is around. You talk bad about me while your kids are around and give your kids the floor to talk bad about me. Y'all don't even know me. You never once took the time out to get to know me based off of what I said or anything. You went off of what Cordero said, and then when we both sat down together and said what it was, and I told you from jump it was a lie. That's all he do is lie. Still got a problem with it. I don't know what it is, but like you said before, you too grown, I'm too grown. You not beefing with me, I'm not beefing with you, and if you beefing with me, then that's a personal problem.
Now in the Q&A as well, they ask Camari why she wants to play with her friends and not Nation.
I don't even play with them. We have fun. I mean, she's still my bestie. My day one since 5 years old. But, I mean, 4. But, step it up.
You need a filter.
Megan, that behaviour's unacceptable.
Over your mouth. You don't have nothing else to add to that to clean it up a little bit? That was kind of mean.
Nation, she...
This child really got away with saying that. She need to step it up. As if she's lesser than her. That's just kids being kids. I'm not gonna fault her at that, man. But damn, where's the discipline? And then this next question and the answer to it shocked me. I was like, yo, she get away with a lot. Like, I feel like Royalty's kids, CJ's kids, because they got twins, are kind of more sheltered than Camari is. I just know it.
Y'all don't have social medias and phones for reasons, so.
She had a lot to explain. She be going on TikTok, messaging people, sending voice messages, pictures, all kind of stuff. So basically, y'all need to check y'all kids' phones right now. Okay. Right, Royalty?
Check your right now.
Check your kids.
This person is fake. Doesn't make sense.
No,
and this person is being extra weird, so Jaliyah does not have a phone anymore.
I'm not saying that perfect. Jeez, it's a lot. But this was... I'll roll it. You check it out.
TV show that we watched together. P-Valley, Baddies, Power. What else? Who? Say it out loud.
Do it like it's your B-day.
Oh, Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Why are you letting your daughter watch that? That's like taking her to a strip club, but instead you bringing the strip club home to your TV, man. Look, I can't talk, okay? My dad used to let me watch The Exorcist, man. I'm like 8 years old and my dad's like, come. And while my mom's asleep, we went downstairs and watched horror movies with my dad. Now I get paranoid when I hear things. I think there's a ghost or the exorcist coming for me. But that show, nah, that's too much. I feel like she gets away with a lot over there. That's just my opinion. That makes me think why she's so, like, she's saying these things, getting away with some of these things, her demeanor. And now we know why you shouldn't let your kids be watching shows like that. As you guys know, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but after seeing the shows that she watches, it makes sense to why because she's probably duplicating what she sees on these shows that she watched. Like, you honestly got to be careful. And there's rumors that she was dancing on a 16-year-old, man. I'm like, what the hell? Now, because Nikee decides to drag Royalty in this mess in her Q&A, Royalty ends up making a video and then adds extra things to it too and makes Ish 10 times worse.
So much that goes on. Camari knows what she's doing. She plays both sides of the fence. She comes over here and acts one way, but when she's over there, she acts a totally different way. How I saw Camari in the little Q&A video, I've never seen Camari act like that.
And according to Nikee, it's because they pick on her so she acts differently over there.
When she's around y'all because y'all nitpick at everything she do. If she don't eat a certain way, she's ghetto. If she don't look a certain way, she this. If she don't do a certain thing, she that. So of course you've never seen the real Camari because she can't be herself around y'all because y'all made her. So she has to do what she needs to do to fit in with y'all. But when she at home, she know it's fair game. She can be herself. If there's anything bothering her, if there's anything she don't like or do like, she can express herself.
I just feel like everybody has spoken and I just feel like I need to speak now because why not? Hey.
Damn, maybe a phone call. Y'all, can we sit down and talk? someone's gotta be the bigger person at one stage. It really starts from CJ So Cool. Like, shit, he's really the shit stirrer in all this and putting it on the internet. A grown-ass man doing that is crazy. Now, to make things 10 times worse, she's talking about Camari going over there, talking about Nikee.
Expressing herself in situations that was going on at the house where she felt unwanted, where she felt left out, or she felt like you were showing her sibling more love, or you were showing him more favoritism than her, or you were doing things for him that you've never done for her.
I personally feel that's a kid being a kid, but saying that, it looks like she did tell the younger one that because the younger one ended up using that against her, as you can hear here.
She the one who said, that's why your mama loved the little baby more than you.
These are things that Camari came over here and just basically expresses herself and tells us.
Okay, maybe she did do that. Kids are going to be kids, right? Because kids always get jealous of the younger one. But why bring that onto the internet? It's as if she's trying to make Nikee feel a type of way. Why is she not telling CJ and then CJ go tell Nikee this? And according to Nikee, she doesn't know about it. And of course she wouldn't tell CJ that because it's just kids being kids. And if you're not going to tell CJ that, why would you bring it to the internet? So that makes me think she's just doing that to be shady. Like, there's really no reason to bring up what a kid say and how a kid feels onto the internet. I think it's just really messy on royalty's behalf.
Not only that, she comes over here and she blatantly tells your personal business when nobody clearly asked.
No, security!
She says stuff that I'm pretty sure you don't even want me to repeat. And I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not here to make you look like you're the bad person or make it seem like I have a problem with you, because that's not what it is.
Okay, I don't think this is her intention, but she's making Camari look like the villain when really she's just a kid that needs to be properly disciplined. But putting this on the internet is so bad because you know the kids are gonna drag her. People are going to drag her. It's like, damn, all over the internet. I just don't feel like a kid should have to go through that. An adult doing that is so childish to me. It really is.
Like I said, like, she just comes and she plays both sides of the fence. She knows how to stir up the drama. She knows how to do all that. I mean, you guys caught firsthand about the drama and stuff like that when it comes to Camari. The lasagna incident. She asked for some lasagna. I told her no because it wasn't for her. What did she do anyway? She went and she ate it anyways. And when she got disciplined by her dad, she went and called her mom and saw her mom send her home.
There's actually a little bit more to that lasagna story. You can go check out the video here, but let me show you a little clip.
Everything was cool after I told her that. If you keep being bad, I'm gonna send you home. She go to our room and call her.
If she asked for lasagna and you told her no, if that was really the case, then I understand it being a problem. But stop putting it all on her because it was a two-man action in that situation. It was her and Nation. Like, it's always her and Nation, but y'all take Nation out the equation and put it on Camari. And we're gonna stop doing that too.
A lot of people say, well, you don't like Camari, or you act like you stand off when she's around, or you act like this certain type of way when Camari comes around. That's because I've learned. Being around Camari for so many years, I've learned to observe and to watch the things and how she acts and how she does things and how she moves. That's why I move the way that I move.
You picked that up off of her because you just said the way she moved and the way she act, you fall back from her because you have to observe the things she do and the way she moves. Do you stand back and observe the way your kids move, or you hands-on with them? You can't say my child is treated like yours, she's treated equally, and you fall back and you stand off and your demeanor changes when she get there. Because in between the lines that say you don't like her. So I don't know if you didn't want to say it, but I said it for you. And anybody who know a real parent, a real mother gonna see you don't like my child. So y'all keep pressing me and trying to make me out to be the bad person for not having her out there longer than what she's supposed to be. For what? Nobody likes her. She's not like y'all, as you would say.
Also in this video, Royalty the hypocrite ends up making assumptions on Nikee and Camari.
The stuff that we go through is so repetitive and it's so draining.
You can pretty much thank your partner for that because he loves inviting everyone into his family drama on the internet. Let's be real here. If he didn't open his mouth and handle it properly behind the scenes, this thing wouldn't escalate the way it did. It really wouldn't if he knew how to handle conflict way more better.
Camari does not like to take authority. It's like she doesn't like to take instruction. She has that mind and that mentality or that demeanor is us. I don't have to do that, or I don't have to listen to you because you're not my mom. If I don't do it at home, why do I have to do it here?
Camari say this to you, or this the type of demeanor she gives you? We can't go off the demeanor gotta go off if she said this to you. If she ever opened up her mouth and told you she don't have to listen to you because she's not her mama or you not her mama, that's a whole different story. We can handle it differently. But you going off a 10-year-old's demeanor, basically saying because you're not my mom, I don't have to listen to you.
It's been several times when I've tried to instruct and tried to include her in things, but it's just like you get the little attitude. You ain't my mama, I ain't gotta listen to you. It's like you give her some type of pet peeve talk before she gets here.
Have I ever told her not to listen to you because you're not her mother? No.
Royalty then tries to portray her kids to being super obedient.
Y'all know how I run my household. Y'all know my kids, how I run my kids. Y'all know they do chores. Y'all know that they do what they supposed to do. Like when I tell them to do something, they gonna do it. When it comes to Camari, Camari's a little bit different.
Whatever y'all were doing on in there, but you know, your dad told you not to be on live, and I told you not to be on live. Y'all don't have social medias and phones for a reason.
When I tell them to do something, they gonna do it.
I don't like when Nation and Leon don't help out either, so it's just the same one.
When I tell them to do something, they gonna do it.
Because the same things that I get on her about doing, I done seen y'all get on your kids about not doing.
You guys don't take no baths either?
And that's crazy because Camari said she
Dishes or counter.
So let's knock the BS off and let's be real here. Your kids ain't 100% and ain't doing 100% like you portray them to be. That these is kids being kids, but you always want to put yours up here and put mine down here like she the problem, and we gonna stop doing that.
From the sounds of it, sounds like Royalty says that Nikee is not being truthful, basically being a liar.
No problem, but it's like you make problems. You make assumptions. Or I don't have to listen to you because you're not my mom. You just fabricate a lot of things.
But Dad, that is something that CJ does. Also in this video, Royalty tries to make these bold claims with no proof, but I am going to show you guys something really interesting. Keep watching. But this is what she said.
You hold a price tag over her head every time her name is mentioned to come over here. Every single time.
Give me your fucking money!
So for you to keep saying in order for her to come, he has to give me something is BS for the simple fact he's on papers to do what he has to do regardless. And if he wasn't on papers, he wouldn't do anything because he has nobody behind him or even on his own to do for her. So am I going to always make sure she good? Am I going to always make sure she don't get the bottom straw in the deck? Definitely, because that is what I do.
Now here's some receipts, and I felt like this is before they had everything on paper and an agreement. It looked like Nikee was selling pictures to CJ just to get some money to help her kid and I guess live more comfortably. And it's really shocking. Like, you think CJ would be like, oh, that's my kid, here, let me give you some money to support her. Like, you don't need to give me photos. But he's like, what's your price? Like, this is just too much, man.
So for you to keep saying, oh, he has to pay, he has to do this, she has to get something, that's BS, honey. It's in black and white what he has to do for her to be there. So again, it's certain situations that you shouldn't even speak on because it has nothing to do with you. When these videos is made, the name says CJ So Cool. Therefore, what he makes don't make you shit. It don't benefit you. Every time he has to do something for me or his child, and not even me, his child, you think it got something to do with me because you're worried about me. Why?
When he tries, you pull him back. But it's like you want something out of it as well. It's like you can't be left out. That's selfish. It's very, very selfish.
I don't even know why you are talking about me, Camari, and Cordero when you won't even let your kids see they did. Meet they did nothing. So until you can grow up and do that, sweetheart, please stay out the situation. And I'm saying that in the most humble way. You have nothing to say to me when it comes to letting a child see their biological father and the time spent until you can do the same with your three.
Also in this video, Royalty tries to put Nike's business onto the internet.
But when CJ comes to me about a situation and he's asking me, well, how should he go about the situation? Of course I'm gonna put my opinion in. That's what you do in a relationship. And trust me, there's plenty of times where CJ then came to me about your personal problems, and I'm just like, CJ, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not your responsibility to get her car out of repossession. It's not your job to go buy her a brand new car. It's not your job to do a lot of things. And I just think that Nikee fails to realize at the end of the day that you're not in a relationship with CJ.
Damn. damn, that took like a real wrong turn. It's like, what was the point of that?
You shouldn't feel so comfortable to where you're calling his phone to ask him to get your car out of repossession.
Cute. But we gonna talk again fact.
Now, according to Nikee, she didn't call CJ. She actually texted him. And she feels that CJ never told Royalty this, but Royalty actually looked into CJ's phone and saw this. And this is what actually happened.
Y'all know I work, gotta take the kids to school and daycare. Driving with no license or whatever, got pulled over. They towed the car. So what I do? Hey, BD, can you send me this money so I can get my car out of tow? I was driving with no license. I gotta get my license back and get my car so I can get my kids to and from. What he do? Send it with no problem. So sorry about the bad day you're having. Hope this helps.
Now, the example that Royalty used was like the worst example ever. Her wanting help isn't equivalent to her wanting a relationship with your man. Now, after this, Jaliyah, the oldest one, she was straightening one of her friend's hair, and her friend ended up going live. This live went really controversial, but I do believe that this live is cut up. I'm just being honest. From the looks of things, it does look cut up. Some things could easily be taken out of context. And Nikee seems to have that version, and I'm going to show you guys what she had, but I'm going to show you what else they said, which was pretty bad. And some of you guys have not even seen this. So keep watching.
Do you like Camari? Yeah, but Ryan piece of dookie. I do like Camari, but like sometimes drag her. Drag her. Carnation. Down me. Height, weight, age does not matter. Didn't she not see the video while I was whipping Camari's butt? You did not see the video? Cause you big. Who's looking at? That's me and Camari fighting.
And this is crazy. I saw the full video. The one that I had before wasn't the full video of them fighting. And at first, it looked serious. After, they're laughing and stuff. But it looked way too serious, man. I was like, what the hell? And the fact that they put this on the internet. It looks like they let their kids get away with a few things over there as well. And after watching this, I understand why Camari might not want to go over there. When she says the other one doesn't like me, I'm assuming it's the teenager, the older one. That's just crazy. Like, this is online, and why is this online? And it makes me think that maybe she's right when she says,
One don't even like me.
My mom tells her every time else you're gonna get slapped up, and then I'm just sitting here like, you know what mom said? Isn't that right, Nisha? Huh? Isn't that right, Nisha? What? Don't mom tell you? Don't mom tell you to be good and like do what you're supposed to before Camari gets here and stuff like that? Yeah. See that? Exactly. Who's a who?
Now, because you can't see the full thing, it's really easy to make assumptions. Because, for example, maybe the kids are getting ready and making sure everything is done before Camari comes. Because, for an example, Camari and Nation have a really good relationship from the looks of things, and they both get in trouble. Maybe she doesn't listen to her mother or the older sister while Camari's there because she wants to chill and have fun with Camari. Maybe that's what she means, not like prep.
For her to say, don't mom tell you to act like this and get your act together before Camari come? If your kids act like angels on an everyday basis, what you prepping them for?
Live or anything. So what's the whole point? Like, did you say you were gonna drag her? Like, no. Okay, so you guys have this all mixed up because like you guys technically just put both clips in like the same video, making it seem like I was gonna drag Camari, which I wasn't. When they thought that I was gonna drag Camari, I was talking about Anaya. Remember the story at school? Where I said that me and Yasmin, we were gonna get into a fight.
So basically what's going on is y'all did two separate lives and they put it together, or
it was the same.
It's the same live, but they took
different time.
But they just took a story. They just took some pieces of it out. So basically, like I said, the internet loves to twist things around.
And when she was talking about the fight, maybe she was talking about another fight, and she showed the fight that she had with Camari to see, I can fight. That could be a situation. Honestly, we will never know unless we see the full live. Until we see the full live, we will know if this actually happened the way that Jaliyah said it happened. What they did say that was really messed up was this.
Is she? I mean, is she? No, she's not, because she know better. She will get smacked up. By me. And by your mom. I mean, but if my mom, she won't do anything, but I don't care.
Oh shit!
My bad. I'm sorry.
I would smack her up too.
But that's
like even that little girl in the glasses, she knew it was wrong. It was like crickets, man. It was really quiet in that whole room. They knew what she said was wrong. Like, why would you say that?
I'd be getting in trouble because it's like I know what my mom expects.
But I believe they were talking about Nation and not Camari as this TikToker says it is. Because if you watch the full thing what of the TikTok has, it's edited. They never say Camari's name or even Nation's name. This person just puts here, they're saying they'll smack Camari up. Okay, but did they mention Camari's name? So, I don't know. The internet can be very manipulative sometimes. But hey, if you have a narrative in your head and you want it to be true so bad, like some of these people in Spastic Alley, then you would know that people love doing things like this.
Now, after Royalty made her video, after that live stream, Nikee ends up making a respond video reacting to Royalty's video. And y'all, she teared Royalty a new one. The only thing I didn't understand is why she was talking about how the money thing, it sounds like Royalty thinks she's better than Nikee because she has money. And Nikee just put her in the place to let her know, well, it's kind of CJ's money. So I don't really know why she brought that up. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know in the comment section below.
I don't have to go to mom's. Can't nobody put me out. Can't nobody make me leave this man. We gonna stop that. At the end of the day, when you pull out the lease, it's my name on it. What about yours?
Nikee also felt how uncomfortable she felt letting Camari go over there. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't blame her after seeing that. After the whole situation, I would feel very uncomfortable as well.
Y'all do not live up the street. So me being comfortable enough to send my child miles away into a household where people are supposed to act accordingly or act like they like her. Do you hear what you're saying? Do that even make sense? No, you don't gotta force nobody to like her. You don't gotta force a soul to do anything. Like, I don't understand how you just said, I'm not gonna make them like her, or if they don't like her, you know, that's not my problem. You know, but we're gonna get along. She don't have to be there. And y'all can stop the dramatics and stop with the, she won't let her come because of child support. No, I'm not gonna let her come because y'all are to never gang up on my child. And you want me to be comfortable sending my child where it's a group of girls talking about they will drag her. Nothing left to do but talk face to face or take it to the other way. And you know what way that is? Cordero doesn't want it to go that way. But however you want to do it, we can do it. It's really no need to record no more. I said what I had to say.
Nikee ends up giving Royalty an opportunity to see her DMs between her and CJ. And I bet you there's a lot of DMs of CJ flirting and etc. like some of the ones that I have. And they were exclusive back in the day. Now they're out on the internet. But yeah.
You keep directing your energy towards me and I'm not your problem. You label your problem every day. Your problem is in somebody else DM every day. Your problem is sending somebody money every day. But you pick and nitpick and choose to go into it with me for what?
She then exposes CJ and Royalty. Apparently CJ was paying a white girl to twerk for him. While Royalty was having this argument with CJ, I'm assuming Nation was filming and sent it to Camari.
And white TikTok girl, $300 on Cash App? Are you fucking serious, CJ?
Did he tell you that or you went through his phone? Okay, hold on, wait. One more.
What happened with kids should stay in the kids' place? She's just like getting the kids involved in everything.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not gonna put you guys through this no more. This nigga is a dirty bum. That's why he was doing that shit.
I don't think he told you or asked you anything. You logged into that iCloud like you always do, and you got your feelings hurt, and you tried to hurt mine, and it didn't work. Sorry, try again.
Now, Nikee ended up posting on Instagram saying, sometimes people will try to expose what's wrong with you because they can't handle everything that's right about you. And Royalty tries to get smart by saying that she was obsessed with her, then says, I find it weird that you have so much time invested into my relationship, household. Girl, go find something self to do, weirdo. I don't know, that seems kind of like a projection, knowing that CJ and her are talking and you think she's trying to have a relationship. maybe you shouldn't invest in the co-parenting relationship. What do you want, a cookie for the recording something you heard you in my background when the kids were on the phone, weirdo? Nikee responds saying, the broad is delusional. If she ever thought I would sit and record her miserable life, that tea was dropped in our cups from your child. Better go play in traffic before you keep playing with me. Now the live was altered. Whew. Y'all are the world's worst liars. Sell that BS to somebody who don't know any better. You ain't trying, poo. All do is lie. She then shows that this was actually a video and not a recording from a phone call. If you're gonna live with a liar, I guess that catches on to you and you're gonna lie as well. Loyalty has lied a lot. Now after that, Royalty got her child onto YouTube to explain herself with the whole live.
Like what's expected from my mom, like to do our chores and stuff before we get yelled at by my mom. When I tell Nation and Camari to do something, they give me attitude. Nation, it's just like,
it's just them being kids, being annoying to their older sister, getting on her nerves. And
yes, but they know what they're expecting.
Yeah, they know what they're supposed to do. They know they're not supposed to eat in their room. They know they're not supposed to mess with slime. They know not be digging in things. They know certain things not to do. So
at the end of the day, this really is just kids being kids. There's really no reason for Royalty to talk about what Camari was doing if she was giving her attitude on. This is something that she should be talking to CJ and Nikee about. CJ should have never brought this situation on the internet, and this ish wouldn't have gone the way it is. Again, it all started from this man-child who decided to put his drama on the internet so he can probably capitalize on it and maybe get his way with his child, which apparently the child has to go over there anyway. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, notifications, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.